Things that we can do that are going to make a difference rather than waiting on circumstances to change. It might take a long time for circumstances to change, but you can do certain things that can move you in the right direction to where you're not always dependent on the circumstances. You're taking control of your life. It's so important to be on the lookout for things that you're thankful for. It's going to help you notice the right things rather than things that you might be complaining about. Hello, this is Lorraine, and welcome to Healthy Living, Spirit, Soul, and Body. So today we are going to be talking about happiness. So the happiness we're talking about isn't like a self-centered kind of happiness where you're self-absorbed and you're only looking to do things or have people do things that benefit yourself. Really, when you think about it, that person is not happy and will really never be happy. A great illustration to help you understand what I'm trying to say is the illustration of the bus. Okay, there are two people sitting on the bus. Person is sitting on the right, one person is sitting on the left. On the right, the person is viewing a beautiful valley. The birds are singing, the sunshine is coming and they're having a wonderful experience. The person on the left side is looking at a rock wall. There's all kinds of weeds and everything sticking out of the ground, and it's dark and there's no sunshine over there. All that person has to do is move to the other side of the bus. And that's kind of what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the happiness that has to do with things that we do. Studies show that happiness that has to do with circumstances is really about 10%. 40% has to do with daily activities, things that they're doing on a regular basis that's bringing happiness into their life. So that's the real happiness that we're talking about today. Studies also show that really when you're happy, you're more apt to be successful, you're more positive, you become a blessing to other people because you're happy inside. You have that happiness to give away. You become an attractive person. And not only that, but you tend to make other people happy, and really you change the atmosphere of wherever you are. And isn't that what it's all about? It's making a difference in your life, and it's making a difference in the people's lives around you. So let's talk about what happiness really is and how we can bring it into our lives on a consistent basis. Okay, so here we go. So the Webster's Dictionary, when talking about happiness, says happiness is a state of well-being and contentment. So that's a good place to start. But as I thought about happiness, I was thinking when you're doing things to bring happiness into your life, you're doing things to feed your soul. Think about it. The channel is called Healthy Living, Spirit, Soul, and Body. And in order to have your soul healthy, it's important to feed it. And your soul is your mind, will, and your emotions. It helps you so you're not broken on the inside. It helps you so that you're refreshed, that you're content. So the way I see it, there are 3 to 4 different levels of happiness. Okay, and the first one I'm going to talk about is the happiness that comes from doing certain daily activities. The first level really brings short-term happiness, okay? But when you're going through a rough time, sometimes you need different things that are going to give you short-term happiness. So here's just a few things that you can do to bring happiness into your daily life. Okay, simple things like exercise, taking a walk, moving your body, spending time with people that you care about, getting a good night's sleep, spending 30 minutes in sunshine, and laughing often, okay? Real simple, but very effective. I used to have a friend of mine that was going through a rough time, And I would say, you know what, get up in the morning and go drive somewhere to a park and just be able to get alone with your own thoughts. That's going to bring happiness into your life. So my point is that there are things that we can do that are going to make a difference rather than waiting on circumstances to change. It might take a long time for circumstances to change, but you can do certain things that can move you in the right direction to where you're not always dependent on the circumstances. You're taking control of your life. Okay, so the next level of happiness is when you're reaching out and helping other people. That's going to bring happiness into your life, because really I believe that when you're giving away, you get blessed yourself. If you're too self-absorbed and you're concentrating only on your own needs being met, it's empty. You're not really happy. And really when you're reaching out is when you really get blessed. When you bless others, it's going to come back and bless you. So that's the next level of happiness, really seeing your life as a life of a servant, giving your happiness away, really. Volunteering, looking for ways to be a blessing, looking for ways to maybe keeping an eye out for people that may not be having a good day and cheering them up. Do unexpected acts of kindness. All these different things make it part of your everyday life, and it's going to make a huge difference. And the third thing is being grateful. Get yourself a journal and write down every day things that you're grateful for. I find that the best time to do this is really before I go to sleep, so you can kind of give you a little bit of time for reflection also, and write down 3 things that you're thankful for and why you're thankful for them. It's so important to be on the lookout for things that you're thankful for. It's going to help you notice the right things rather than things that you might be complaining about. If you are in a depressed state, if you're not having a good day, you will not notice the things that you're thankful for. Let's put it this way, it will take a whole lot more intention for you to notice those things. But if you start the day off deciding that you're going to be grateful today, that you're going to be on the lookout, and really what's also a good practice is have an app on your phone, and when something happens that you're grateful for, write it down right away, because you might forget by the time you go to sleep. And that way it'll really help you to keep that in the forefront of your mind. And lastly, the best way to bring happiness into your life really is to do what you were created to do. Find your purpose. Really finding your purpose and living in your purpose, and really being who you are and who you were created to be, and using your talents for a greater purpose. There's nothing that's going to bring happiness more than that. And that's a happiness that isn't fleeting at all. That's something that will last you your whole life. When you find a vision and you find a goal and you meet it and you're living in that vision, there's nothing that compares. It's priceless, and it's worth any effort that you can do. I posted something on Facebook, a John Maxwell quote that I have to read. The quote is, "The value of a vision is that it encourages you to give up at any moment all that you are to receive all that you can become." And that's what it's all about. When you have a vision and you see it, it's like the pearl of great price. You're going to do whatever it takes to accomplish that vision, to walk in that vision. And that's going to bring ultimate happiness. Doing what God created you to do will bring the ultimate happiness. And that's really what it's all about. You don't want your tombstone to read, "Died at 30, buried at 60. You want to fully live your life. You don't want your life to be an afterthought. You don't want your life to be in vain. You want to make a difference. And there's nothing that brings greater happiness than that. So I really hope you liked this video. I hope it gave you some food for thought and helped you see and think about certain things that you can do. Maybe you're in a rut. Maybe you're not happy. Maybe you're feeling like you're just existing. Incorporate some of those things into your day. Incorporate the exercise, laughing often, all those different things, and it will help you get going in the right direction. Also, definitely get a gratitude journal and start being aware of other people and how you can be a blessing. And especially look and do some introspection and see, what is it that I was created to do? What are my gifts and talents, and how can I use them? You never want to just exist. Carpe diem is my saying, seize the day. So if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe. Please share and write me some comments maybe about different things that you've learned to do to bring happiness, different things. Here's another thing I want to mention. I'm going to put in the description a happiness test. And this is actually kind of cool. I got this from Valerie Burton, one of her videos. And it kind of gives you an idea of different things that you personally can do that will bring you fulfillment. And really, when you think about it, everybody's wired differently. So within you specifically are different areas that will that will bring happiness to you more than it will to somebody else. So take the happiness test. It was pretty cool. I did it, and it was pretty right on. So anyway, have an absolutely wonderful week. Do the things to bring happiness into your life. Make your life count and be a blessing. Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye.